मेरी वजह से मेरी दादी को कम से कम 10 से 15 मैसेजेस आ रहे हैं इस फिल्म को लेकर, तो ये मेरे लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा बड़ी विक्ट्री है। धनुष का जो किरदार है वो ऐसी चीजें तमिल में बोल रहा है जो कि आई डोंट थिंक आर डिफाइंड और लिमिटेड बाय लैंग्वेज। अगर कोई भी मुझे कुछ भी बोल दे, मैं हंसी मजाक में हा 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 करके उसे ले लेती हूँ। इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि मेरी भावनाएं नहीं है। दिस फिल्म हैज वेरी सोलफुल म्यूजिक। आई डोंट थिंक दैट आई एम कैरिंग एनीथिंग ऑन माय शोल्डर्स. Anandji has carried me on his shoulders, and I think that that's all there is. जितना आप हमारे किरदारों के रूह को जानोगे और समझोगे और उनके पर्सनालिटी से और उनके जहन से आप वाकिफ होगे, उतना ही आपको म्यूजिक फेमिलियर लगेगा और बेहतर लगेगा।
Sara Ali Khan, welcome back on Bollywood Hungama and huge congratulations and Happy New Year.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you too, Faridun ji.
All right, so how does it feel? Atrangi Race started off on a grand note. The sort of love that has come your way. I'm sure that you're in a far more happier space.
I think I am. I really truly am. It's a great combination of humbled, grateful, relieved, excited, little bit nervous also, because now I know like I have to pull the socks up. I think after a while I've tasted love again, and now I just want this, and I just want to keep doing more and better work. So yes.
Right. During the last conversation when you said about the fact that I was raised on a pedestal from my first film itself and from all the interviews that I did in the beginning, and then I was suddenly brought down. So there was an element of in a way hurt and experience and all those things coming all together. So when you taste success, and I believe you guys were a bit apprehensive because of the OTT release, because it was not a theater release, but in a way it was providence, because the way Omicron happened, so theater release would not have been a good idea. How does it feel in terms of, is it wisdom?
Honestly, sir, like it wasn't my decision, and now the wisdom or the providence or the good decision or bad decision, it was never really mine.
I'm saying
the only thing
circumstances.
that was mine was the honesty and
Circumstances.
I don't know about any of that. All I know is that it's a film that me and Anandji made with a lot of love, and as long as we've gotten love back, whether it was OTT or not, that's all that really matters. I think that if we've been able to touch even a few counted hearts and souls, that's more than what most people do. That's more than what I've done in the past. So as long as I've been able to do that, मतलब उतने में ही मैं खुश हूँ.
All right, and क्या होता है जब चीजें चल जाती हैं तो हर चीज के बारे में बात होती है और चर्चा होती है. Now, in a way, Atrangi Re is a film that is helmed by you, and you had two wonderful men who supported you beautifully. Two wonderful men in the sense on screen. Obviously, Anandji was behind the scenes. So, एक तरीके से फिल्म को अपने shoulders पे carry कर पाने का जो एक credit होता है, वो बहुत बड़ी चीज होती है इंडस्ट्री में. सो आपके शोल्डर्स जो हैं वो और बुलंद हो चुके हैं कि आप कैसे फील कर रहे हैं? ये shoulders?
बिल्कुल नहीं, ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है. ये आनंद जी की ही बुलंदी है शोल्डर्स की. मैंने बस रिंकू को बहुत प्यार दिया है और ईमानदारी से काम किया है. But ultimately, films are fully a director's medium. And I don't think that I'm carrying anything on my shoulders. Anandji has carried me on his shoulders. And I think that that's all there is to it.
How have the messages coming in from within the industry in the last few days?
Very, very overwhelming. Everybody's just been saying such kind things to me, to Anandji. But what's even more touching is the fact that people are messaging my father and my grandmother things about me. एक होता है कि लोग मतलब मुझे बोल दें, जो कि हो, I mean, even somewhere down the line, like even if they don't love it, what will they say to me? You don't understand objectivity. कोई मुझे क्या ही बोल देगा. But when people are going out of their way to message my grandmother, who, I don't think she's ever received messages about my performance before.
Right.
And now that she is, and she's messaging me, she's forwarding me. It's a great compliment, and she watched it herself, my grandmother Badi Amma, and she loved it, and my father cried, and these are all big things. These are not things that have happened every time. ये शायद पहली बार है जहाँ मैंने अपने पिताजी को रुला दिया है और मैंने अपनी दादी, मेरी वजह से मेरी दादी को कम से कम 10 से 15 मैसेजेस आ रहे हैं इस फिल्म को लेकर, तो ये मेरे लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा बड़ी विक्ट्री है।
ऑलराइट, सो सारा आपने अपनी पहली फिल्म से ही आपने एक हार्टलैंड को आपने स्टार्ट किया है. You've taken the heartland along with you. Now you're someone who has studied in Colombia, and you have this, this wonderful family. But what I felt while watching Atrangi Rekh, that मुझे लगा कि ये जो है आप सैफ अली खान की लेगेसी को आप सही मानों में आप आगे लेके जा रही हैं. I'll tell you why. Saif surprises when he does all these Omkara sort of roles. The cuss words and the heartland, and he's so good at that. And similarly, in Atrangi Re, you're saying the cuss words very lucidly. They're coming very organically, and even the entire accent, Bihari accent, and the entire body lingo and everything, that's coming across very nicely. So, would you say that in a way you're doing your father proud? You're taking forward his legacy of surprising your audience?
I don't know about his legacy, but I definitely do think I am making him proud. And it's interesting that you say what you said, because when my father watched the film, right, and he spoke to me, he said that he, for the first time, didn't see Sara.
Of course.
And he saw Rinku. And that's a big, big compliment, because I know that I have a very strong personality. अब वो चाहे इंटरव्यू में हो या इंस्टाग्राम में हो या पर्दे पर हो, it gets difficult to divorce Sara from the character she's playing. Right. And I think the fact that people nearest and dearest to me have been able to see the fact that Anand ji has very beautifully managed to use Sara to portray Rinku while giving Rinku her own characteristics. To me itself, it's so amazing to watch.
Of course. And Sara, एक चीज मैं और भी सोच रहा था जब मैंने फिल्म देखी और मैं भी इंटरव्यू करने से पहले I was just thinking about something that जो किरदार है आप रिंकू का, जो किरदार है वो स्टार्ट ऑफ करता है बॉयस्चरस तरीके से, बहुत बिंदास है and all those things. फिर then gradually जो उसकी जिंदगी की जो ट्रेजेडी है वो भी अनफोल्ड करती है, and by the end of it really touches you. You personally are coming from a broken family. You've seen a certain childhood that you mentioned in my last interview as well. That must have been tough. You are this wonderful boisterous person from the outside, but I'm sure that you have certain vacuum as well. How cathartic is it for you to do a character like Rinku?
I honestly think that Rinku and me have very different lives, because I have a very supportive family. Whether I come from a broken home or not, I think that more than a broken home, I think I come from two homes. So I don't really carry the burden of loneliness. I have a lot of support from my mother and my father. तो कभी बगावत का मौका या बगावत का कारण नहीं मिला है मुझे. तो उस तरह से मुझे लगता है मैं और रिंकू काफी अलग है, हमारी जिंदगी काफी अलग है. I have a much stronger support system than she does. But I think the fact that we are both ultimately vulnerable people that hide our vulnerability in the guise of confidence is something that I find similar to me and Rinku. Right. I don't think that's necessarily the lack of family support, but कुछ भी हो, अगर कोई भी मुझे कुछ भी बोल दे, मैं हंसी मजाक में हा करके उसे ले लेती हूँ. उसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि मेरी भावनाएं नहीं है, उसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि मुझे महसूस नहीं होता. And that I find very cathartic, because that I think is something that Rinku feels too. वो हंस के बोल देगी कि especially when I rewatched it, I actually saw what Anand ji was trying to make me do, and I actually quite enjoyed it objectively. The scene where after Chaka Chak, Dhanush is taking me out of his engagement, and I say, बुड्ढा दो थप्पड़ मार के छोड़ ही देता, पिटने में तो PhD है हमारी. सोनाक्षी सिन्हा को तो सिर्फ थप्पड़ से डर नहीं लगता, हमें तो लात घूसा चप्पल किसी से डर नहीं लगता. The way Rinku's saying what she's saying, it's funny. It's a humorous line. Like whenever I've watched it with anybody, I've watched it with the crew that I'm shooting with right now. I've watched it with a couple of my friends in Bombay at a screening. सब कोई उस लाइन पर हंसता है, और मुझे वो बात बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग लगती है, क्योंकि वो बोल क्या रही है, वो बोल रही है कि उसको पिटने में PhD है, उसकी नानी ने उसको मार मार के उसका बुरा हाल कर दिया. जब बकरी का भी सीन होता है, वो बोलती है कि फ्रेश दूध पी लो, जब नानी से पिट के भी हम यही पिया करते थे. तो the fact that she's actually talking about such hardships in her life, but with a tone that will actually leave you laughing, is something that I find very interesting.
So basically, the cathartic part that I meant was primarily that this boisterous outside and maybe there is something which is there from the inside that the world does not know.
So always, I definitely feel that way.
I primarily felt from that perspective.
वो तो होता ही है.
एक बहुत ही दिलचस्प सी जो हम लोग एक चीज एक्सपीरियंस कर रहे हैं. some people are accepting it, some people are not. अब जैसे OTT में क्या हो रहा है कि बहुत सी अलग अलग जुबानें जो हैं हम कंटेंट कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं और जुबान जो है वो आज के टाइम पे एक बैरियर नहीं रहा. यू आर स्टिल कनेक्टिंग.
जी.
ओके. जो हमने फैमिली मैन में देखा कि तमिल भी बोली जा रही है, हिंदी भी बोली जा रही है, इंग्लिश भी बोली जा रही है, बट यू आर नॉट फीलिंग द नीड टू ट्रांसलेट तमिल. ओके. यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम द सबटाइटल्स. यही चीज हम लोग देख रहे हैं अतरंगी रे में भी कि धनुष जब तमिल में बोल रहे हैं और आपने इंसिस्ट किया कि यू डोंट वांट टू नो द मीनिंग of what he is talking, but as a viewer, yes, I'm feeling this is something which is new, and this is something that is organic. They are not trying to simplify things कि हम तमिल अगर बोले हैं तो उसको हम ट्रांसलेट भी करें, वो फॉरेन ट्रांसलेट भी कर रहा है. That I found rather progressive. Do you think that this is the way people are going to be consuming content in their organic manner rather than oversimplification?
I think it depends. I think that it's a director and a writer's call on what they want to say. I think that अगर धनुष कोई जैसे फॉर इंस्टेंस मधु का जो किरदार है कहानी में, वो कहीं ना कहीं एक नरेटर का किरदार है. वो आपको समझा रहा है रिंकू के साथ उसकी मानसिक स्थिति क्या है, उसके साथ क्या हो रहा है. अब अगर ये चीज तमिल में हो रही होती तो शायद हमको सबटाइटल्स की जरूरत पड़ती ताकि सारे दर्शक समझ पाते. लेकिन धनुष का जो किरदार है वो ऐसी चीजें तमिल में बोल रहा है जो कि आई डोंट थिंक आर डिफाइंड और लिमिटेड बाय लैंग्वेज. Love is the kind of thing that transcends the barrier of language. रिंकू को, सारा को और दर्शकों को बिना तमिल जाने हुए समझ आ रहा है कि वो अपने प्यार का इजहार कर रहा है. I don't know whether this is the new way that language will be consumed or anything. I think that it depends on the director and I think it depends on the demand of the scene. मुझे लगता है मतलब डिपेंड करता है ना. अगर कोई ऐसी चीज तमिल में बोली जा रही है जिसका सबका समझना बहुत अहम है फिल्म के लिए, तो फिर शायद ट्रांसलेट कर लेंगे. लेकिन अगर ये एक ऐसा नुआंस है कि आपकी फीमेल प्रोटैगनिस्ट नहीं समझ रही है कि आपका मेल प्रोटैगनिस्ट क्या बोल रहा है, पर फिर भी क्योंकि प्यार की परिभाषा भाषा नहीं होती है, आंखें होती हैं और भावनाएं होती हैं, तो if that is the mode that the director is looking at, like Anand ji was looking at, then I don't think you need to oversimplify.
Fantastic. All right. So एक और बहुत दिलचस्प जो बात इस फिल्म के साथ में हो रही है कि that म्यूजिक जो है वो फिल्म के आने के बाद में और ज्यादा पॉपुलर होती जा रही है. And I think the credits were wonderful. A.R. Rahman film, Irshad Kamal film that comes later, which was truly wonderful.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. So Chaka Chak already had become this huge success, but now the other songs, they are being lapped up by people as well. Do you find it fascinating when the music grows on you after the film?
I mean, it's difficult for me to be objective about it because the first thing I ever heard was the scratch of Red Zarasi. So it got stuck in my head immediately, but it did grow on me also. And I think that, rather than catchy item songs, this film has very soulful music. So the more you invest in Rinku or Visu or Sajjad, the more the music starts resonating with you. For me, every time I hear the scratch of Red Zarasi, which I still have on my WhatsApp, or I hear the final version, which is on YouTube, the only thing I can see is Dhanush and me in Banaras.
Wow.
So it does, I think, the music of this film does have the ability to just take you back immediately. And for me, as the actor of the film, I immediately go back to shooting with Dhanush in Banaras. But a viewer will hopefully immediately go back to the experience of watching the film. So I do think that our music is the kind of music that जितना आप हमारे किरदारों के रूह को जानोगे और समझोगे और उनके पर्सनालिटी से और उनके जहन से आप वाकिफ होगे, उतना ही आपको म्यूजिक familiar लगेगा और बेहतर लगेगा. So I do think it will grow on you.
All right, वाकिफ and all that. That's wonderful.